I've been talking about all the stuff you wanted to hear for years. Now I'm gonna talk about what you don't want to hear. They don't want to hear that good shit. Where my niggas at? Take care of their kids. Learn they lesson from their first bid. Who getting money? Who ain't no motherfucking dummy? Who ain't gon' let these white folks leave them bumming? They like, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. That's fuckboy shit. That fuckboy shit. All my niggas getting money. Who you with? All my niggas with them choppers try to hit. It's been a long time since a nigga been locked up, and I ain't going back. I put that on my dick and nuts. Don't get it twisted. I'm always gonna be ratchet. I always got my whistle. I'm never out.
Just went to. Not yet, niggas. Not yet. Not on duty. Not on duty. What up? What happened? Niggas froze.
Am I on? Oh yeah, we lagged.
Yeah, now you on.
Yo. What up? It's me.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
Guess what? You
I did that right.
Podcast where we talk about interesting topics, critique underground music, and speak about that fuck shit. Guess what? I stay with a co-host or two. What up, Uncanny?
What's the word, man? Uncanny Midwest Connects. If you ain't connected, you ain't respected. And obviously, y'all know what the fuck we finna do. It's Wednesday. We gonna have a good ass time. You see the dreads. They going crazy. Bruh, what's happening?
Nope, not on duty. Not on duty. Okay? Cornbread 217, a.k.a. Trash Panda Coot. Doskoi! That means real ninja's claws in effect, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? That's like, hey, sometimes
we got a guest.
The claws is bigger than the paws.
Let me introduce the guest real quick. Let me introduce the guest, and then you'll introduce the claws. Is that cool? Guest we have here all the way by way of, no, I'm just kidding, man. All the way from Jackson, Mississippi, by way of kicking it, doing shows. We linked up on some Connect shit. We went and did Cleveland, St. Louis, Springfield. We got more coming, man. My man, R&B, rap sensation, Spin City. Spin, what up?
Yo, what is it, world? You know who it is. I am Spin City, Mississippi in this bitch. Y'all get with me. Hey, I'm kicking it with the real ninjas, apparently. So, you know what that means.
All right. Now, Brett, because we have the
fucking face.
Hey, Pitbull Puppy Lips.
Are you ready for it? Okay. I didn't know. When the real ninja's claws is on, nigga, so is we. All right. If your wife, baby mama, or a person that you care about that you fucking is on, I don't give a fuck. Okay. We keep it real here at Ninjas Podcast.
They said we keep it real.
You underdig what I'm stepping in.
Really?
No, nigga. No, people like my pit bull puppy lips. They said they cute.
This nigga look like the neighbor on Home Improvement. The bottom half.
I don't think so, Tim.
So talk to me, man. Special guest. Obviously, you got some shit going on. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, man. I heard you was dropping some music. You was recently on like a little promo run. You got some more shows coming up. What's going on in Spin City's world?
Yo, so, you know, like I tell people all the fucking time, Spin City is a fucking experience, right? So all of that culminates this fucking weekend when I drop fucking We Might Be with the boy Zam 2 Turn, produced by and featuring, you know, so we got some really hot shit. We're actually working on a full project, getting ready for the winter time, getting ready to get people real close.
Shouts to Zam.
So, you know, by that I mean you niggas have gotten me entirely too fucking hot. But no, so, you know, of course I'm trying to kick it with, you know, I learned since meeting you, if I ain't connected, I ain't motherfucking respected. So, you know, we're gonna rock this motherfucking promo tier and hopefully get to fucking Atlanta, get back to Cleveland, because, you know, I did Cleveland. That shit was not and shit. Hopefully, if you ain't tripping, we can get to Dallas and try to get get the shit balling and on the ball. So shit.
Yeah, man, we got some more shows.
We got
a lot of shows
going.
lined up, man. Casey Mo, we're back in the loop for 2 days.
I'm excited about that one.
Casey Mo? Why are you excited
dog.
about Casey Mo?
Well, it'll be my second time being there. The first time was pretty legit. They actually have a real Flavor Town. So I went to Flavor Town, and it was pretty cool. They downtown looks like the Great Gatsby and shit. At night, it's like real neon lit up with like rail cars and shit. Now that I don't know the difference between Missouri and Kansas City, because it's like it separates, and it's the same but different.
Right.
I'm sorry if you I'm distracted right now. This is the moment in the show where I turn into Pookie from New Jack City. You know what I'm saying? I get my dab on. I gotta cook it real quick. You see, it's a little red, so I gotta let it cool. You know what I'm saying? But then you gotta hit the face on them like.
That boy doing drugs. Look at that boy doing drugs.
I want to kiss so bad. My dick on.
See, light skinned niggas took another L in that instance.
No, that was the worst acted line in history.
Was that? My question is, did somebody write that, or was that unscripted? And he just said that shit.
No,
Mario Van People say that shit. Nigga.
Hey y'all, watch this.
He said, now Wesley, man, I want you to keep it real on this. All right, and T, what I need you to do is I need you to say that you want to kill him so bad it makes your penis erect, but like you're from the streets. Okay. And he said, man, no problem, man. Go tell Coco I want to shoot you so bad.
He was with Darlene Ortiz back then.
No, this how he said. He said, I want to shoot you so bad.
Can we just say this? Anything outside of the last 4 or 5 seasons of Law and Order, Ice-T has been a horrible fucking actor. I'll be honest.
You notice they gave him less and less lines as the seasons went on, right?
Yeah, he just got to stand there and brood. Like, every time some cool shit happen, everything just gets silent. And they zoom in on his face. He just give him one of them.
That's cold right there.
The last episode I saw, this nigga got a shrug. He got after Mariska Hargitay said some shit, and then he said, just got forensics back. The bodies don't match. That's all that nigga said, fam. I was pissed.
They call him Mr. T.
But he gets paid a ridiculous amount.
I was gonna say he's checking a bag for that.
No, he an icon. That's what it is. They
Him
don't
and
like
Stone Cold on the
Him and Stone Cold got a new commercial.
Yeah.
In order to kill him off, he'll actually have to do some acting, and they don't want to have a weak ass motherfucking.
He's gonna be the only one that survives Law and Order, fam. Everybody else gonna raped off the show. They gonna get shot off the show, married off the show.
Ice-T like this.
I mean,
that nigga's gonna be the captain. He's gonna be the captain.
Colors.
And he's still only gonna have one. He's gonna have one line.
Hey, how many of y'all know that though? Y'all knew Colors, right?
Yeah.
All right. What else did Ice-T rap about?
Pimping.
Colors. That's it.
A whole lot of pimping. But like,
and being up at 6 a.m. because he had to get ready for school or something.
But what other black man is available right now to fill that role? Did you say sign on for the next 20 years?
Hold on. Did he say one other light black man?
Black guy on Law and Order.
You mean the reoccurring Mocha?
You ready? The forensics are back. The bodies don't match. I got it. That's like
no. You gotta say it less believable than that.
Maybe
you gotta say it less believable.
Hold on.
You gotta say You gotta
What's his
say
name?
the forensics are back. The bodies don't match.
See, that's too dry.
Yeah, no, that's how you gotta say it though. Like not believable. Like
If
you're
I'm gonna
just
be
trying
too
to get
swollen,
to it. Yeah.
I don't even
See,
want
you-
to be too swollen. Can I be? What's the
Perp
The
said he got the name off the girl downstairs. And that's it, you know what
Y'all gonna get off my seat?
No, I want to do a
B-Walls,
skit
what up?
called I want to do a skit called Cooking with RZA. I think that'd be funny as hell because he comes on and be like, "Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Woo Restaurant. I'm your host, Woola Zigzag Zigalaw, and you are cooking with RZA. Today for dinner, we are having chicken, and we having W for Weiss. U is for urchin, and the Tang is for the delicious juice that we used to have growing up in my neighborhood of the 160. So yeah. So by the time I'm done cooking with y'all gonna be like, yeah, nah, the RZA made this speak.
What the fuck?
Y'all not with
That's
that?
funny.
Who else has
You're
Wu-Tang
funny.
skits other than
Reach
Dave
out.
Chappelle?
Send the email, bro. All you can do is send the email.
Block that nigga real quick.
Kim Jong,
We
yeah.
got bots. We got bots.
And put
Yeah.
block user.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Whoa.
A motherfucker just scroll.
Shouts out to the bots, man.
Yeah.
I
Shouts out
guess.
to the motherfucking bots.
But
man.
why you botting us? Are we becoming popular? Is that what happens when you get
Has
popular?
to.
You
So
get
spin.
spotted up.
The single you got coming with Zam. Talk to me about number one, how it came about, and number two, the inspiration for the song.
All right, so the song came about. Actually, the song happened so fast that it blew my mind. I pulled up to Sam's house. He played the track. We were just scoping tracks, and I was like, "Oh, the first one," and it was just like the first track that we picked. And I was like, "Bro, hold on." So as I started vibing with it, I was like, "Hold on, the track talking to me." Boom, I had the hook. I was like, "Wow, yeah, I ain't been at home in like 3 months. You know, I ain't seen the kid in a while." I was like, "Shit, okay." So we wrote the song or whatever. But like the actual inspiration of the song, like, bro, and this is some real shit. Think about life. How hard is it? There ain't no fucking book on being a man, especially being a black man in America, right?
No, you just living this
Damn
shit.
sure.
Not
ain't
in
no
this universe.
Exactly. Damn sure ain't no fucking book on being a black man in a relationship,
Talk.
right?
Not one that I've read.
This song comes from the heart. This song is purely what literally any black man who, every truck driver in the world is gonna hear this and be like, "Hey, I've been there before." Unless they, you know, chasing around a bunch of lot lizards and shit, you know.
Yo.
I hope they
But
got
even
their
then, it gets lonely. You
Lot
know?
lizards are essential.
We can make the argument that prostitution is an essential business.
I mean, it's been around since the beginning.
It
of time.
is.
It is.
Literally.
Could you argue that it's one of the oldest professions?
It is.
It is the oldest profession.
Are we prostitutes?
Fellas.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
So that is going to be the theme for this evening. Fellas, have you ever felt like a prostitute? I will kill children. What is this I am Hitler stuff, bro?
So he is like,
What's going on, KB9K? How you feeling, cuzzo?
What up?
KB, my G, what's good?
We rocking, man.
What did you just say? Okay, have you ever felt like what?
Have you ever felt like as a man, have you ever, and I don't mean guys that you're like, that's your profession, but have you ever felt smutted out? Have you ever felt like you were on the receiving end?
Well,
No, men don't feel like that because we gotta get pussy that is given to us.
I'm
It
not.
ain't, it ain't, it ain't.
Ew.
You can't really. You gotta work for pussy. So when you get it, you don't feel like a hoe because man, I had to work for that. You know what I mean?
Word.
Shoot. Whether I just met you, I've been working out for years. That's what attracts you. I work for that. You know what I mean? I work for, you know what I mean? Shoot. Or whether I walked up on you at the store and
I had to shoot it.
I gotta have some game.
So what you're saying is
right?
Game takes practice.
What you're saying is
Damn.
What I'm
we're
saying is,
addicted to the anticipation.
no, we all got a pussy bill. That's what it comes down to. No matter how you look at it, we all got to pay it. Now, whether you feed it, light bill, car note, big ass work, time
is
especially in the industry and the shit that we do, all of our time is money. So anytime you spend, chasing a piece of ass, it's money out of your pocket.
Chasing
Paying
the
for that.
ass.
That's part of your pussy bill.
hanging with your chick.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all that.
So,
Speaking of money out of our pocket, we need to hit a word from our sponsors real quick. You know what I'm saying? Right here at 1645, and we'll be white black.
So we were just rolling.
Nigga, we'll get rolling again. Goddamn, roll something. You know,
sorry.
you act like this the first time we did this shit.
I'm just saying. I had jokes I was holding in.
He's holding. We'll be back in what, like 3 minutes? These are long ass commercial break.
Yeah, nigga, sponsors. Nigga. And I won. I won a ninja. It's a real ninja too. From axe throwing. He'll be there Wednesday. Stay cool. If you wanna get your body right, that's Presidential Fitness. Wanna get that booty tight, that's Presidential Fitness. Then a star is born with a unicorn at Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium. Duh. We back.
Duh. We back, Clip. Shouts out to everybody tuning in, man. We do appreciate y'all. We live on the likes and the hearts, but we can always use a couple quarters. Slide by the anchor.fm page, and I know we haven't updated in a while, but you can still donate right there. Anchor.fm/ A Real Ninjas Podcast. What up, B? Shouts out.
What it do?
Man,
Hey.
What's the word, pimp? Oh, I heard you had jokes, Prez, because I asked the question before the commercial break that I asked.
That joke is gone.
Was have you ever felt like you've been the prostitute in this situation? Fellas said no, because there's always a pussy bill to pay.
I always feel like the prostitute.
Man, hey, I just heard that. You said that. I just heard that, though.
So talk about that.
Get that off there.
I'm trying.
My bad.
They won't let me block them.
We can't block fast enough.
Oh, okay. It's all good. Fuck it. My dick.
that fella need help.
All of them do.
He already blocked, though. It's just, I think only we can see that. We probably don't see that. Okay.
I was going to say they all blocked.
Yeah,
So.
pussy bill. Man, that's crazy.
So what I mean is, right, just the ultimate fact, like, okay, it ain't that pussy run the world, right? But we as heterosexual men, and that's the category I'm gonna keep it at. You know, that's what we, I guess, for lack of a better term, chase, right? And so once we get within the range of said target, we then have to play the game in order to, you know what I'm saying, get to the end game, which is the power of the PUSSY. It's why every motherfucker in the world dress fly. You know what I'm saying? Which is a quote from Jay-Z off of an album that he did with R. Kelly, who was found guilty. So,
Great way to
I don't know
circle.
where I was going with that, but basically, it's like, so you know, at bare minimum, it's like, hey, you want some pussy? Yeah, take me out to eat. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want some pussy? Yeah, mow my lawn. Or make me feel like somebody's daughter, or smell my feet, or you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think that's fair though.
That doesn't
Why?
make me feel like a prostitute. Because at no point do I feel like I'm getting paid for any of that.
That's what I.
No, but you do get paid because in the very minimum, you get paid attention too.
Look,
You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Now, what you get out of that said prostitution, that's on you. For a lot of people, because it's cut and dry, it's money. And that's what the law says, right? For some people, it's attention and time. For some people, it's a means to an end because, nigga, they mad at this person.
I mean,
so
you won't get locked up for selling ass for a cheeseburger, though.
You will if they equate it to the same shit. What if it was Black Angus beef, nigga? That's worth more than a McDonald's joint. You know what I'm saying? If you getting a $50 cheeseburger, nigga, that's still a misdemeanor. Like, what are we talking about?
In a former
You know
life,
what I'm saying? Like,
I got away with giving a girl $20 in a cheeseburger. And the $20 was for the hotel room.
He said,
okay. So it don't count as prostitution. Technically, all I did was feed her, and then I fed her some. I just fed her twice. Okay?
Listen, I don't know how it actually goes down on the east side of West Virginia and different regions like that. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to keep it bare minimum of the science project. You feel?
I worked there before. It is.
They
got a point. It's some backwoods, wrong turn 3 type shit.
You did.
Look, if I'm fucking you and you like we fucking each other, that's an equal exchange. Why I gotta give you more stuff? I don't get it.
Like I already made you
I have to give you a cheeseburger.
I got a question. So, okay, fellas, at what point in a relationship do you feel like you're done? What is your line? What is too much for you?
Oh, like if shit you can take?
Yeah. What is the line?
I think it's based entirely on the relationship itself.
No.
Yes.
No. I'm asking a personal question. Don't
I don't have like an
answer.
No
what is the line for you?
He the most play the line general answer.
Because, like, for me, cheating,
there's no Disney answer.
If you still making me happy, I don't give a fuck.
That's not playing though.
It's different.
So I would say, listen.
So all right, so you get cheated on, and then what?
Number one, cheated on.
Being cheated on is relative.
Listen to this.
Thank you.
Deep. Hold on. Listen to this.
Now we're having a conversation.
Now listen. Number one, if you my bitch and you fuck something else, you gotta go. Cause that now he must take care of whatever I was taking care of. You know what I mean? So we're gonna just keep that. We're gonna just say that's an automatic. You already know that's happening. You know what I mean? That don't gotta be a deal breaker. That broke the deal. You know what I mean?
He said that don't
what I say is the biggest deal breaker is that fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't argue with me. when I'm talking, listen. We're gonna exchange. If you don't yell at me, I'm gonna yell at you. Type shit. You know what I mean? That mouth is what gets a bitch cut off. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You, big bro.
So I'm saying I'm gonna go. What did you say, Candy? Because it was something off of that, and I'm trying to remember it.
No, I said it's completely relative to the relationship.
Oh,
What
okay.
you'll put
So
up
what?
with,
Yeah,
what
so
you put
that's
up
what
with. Listen, having dated multiple people in my life, because everybody's got a history, right? You will put up with certain shit from certain people. Certain people you will not put up with it. I'm not lying.
Okay,
Because
so that's
what
all right.
you allow.
I remember now.
Because people.
I remember what I was gonna say.
Thank
So
you.
what I was gonna say.
You for other people, you can say whatever you want to.
Hold on.
That's the
Hold
reality
on.
of it.
Look, I don't care how pretty you is when that mouth going crazy. You ugly.
But hold on. So hold on.
I bet you I'll tell you how ugly you is.
I agree with that. What Candy said, and to add on to that, though, I would say anything. So it's one thing to, you know what I'm saying? All right, so maybe from this pretty bitch, I would tolerate some shit more so than from this fat bitch. And that's even relative too, right? But just for the sake of this argument, we're going to say that. But what I'm saying is, so if once a line is crossed, right, because I'm a person who believes in second chances and like we're human, we fuck up, right? So let's say you fuck up, right? And I voice my concern and I say, hey, this ain't cool. Don't do it again. And it happens a second time and a third time and a fourth time, nigga. There's going to be no fourth time. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so what it boils down to is like, yes, I'm tolerating shit, but also depending on what it is, that might be it to
See,
like
the question though. What is it?
What is the it?
What is the it? And I'm saying anything that once I've said, hey, no, listen, hold on. I said anything that once I've said, hey, no, and it keeps happening. So as said, if it's fucking other dudes, you know what I'm saying? If it's fucking chewing your food too fucking loud. Be anything for me. I mean, if you're asking me to pinpoint one thing, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
then yes, it would probably be. Hold on, listen. It would probably be disrespect in general. Like just like, hey, like, all right, you're down talking me in front of people, or you know what I'm saying? We agreed to do something, and now you ain't doing disrespect. Like anything that shows disrespect, we're done.
I can dig that.
Now
I'm more Trey. Y'all ever heard that song by Trey Williams? I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
No. Trey Williams.
Amen.
But basically, what the guy says, if she's doing her and she can get away, still take care of home, then what can I say? Meaning, if she making me fucking happy, and I know, and I can deal with the shit she doing, why does it matter? Because at the end of the day, I just want to be happy, right?
Yeah.
Most niggas know you just gonna do what make you happy anyway.
That's it.
A woman make you happy. That means she ain't doing no deal breakers. You know what I mean? So,
you know what's my deal breaker? A woman that doesn't want to progress. Like, you know, like I know I grew up in the hood, right? So I knew a million motherfuckers that literally, you know, getting up, getting their child support and staying in the project.
Go to kitchen cam.
That's where they want to be. And that's just enough for them. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't even get hard for you, baby. You don't want nothing. You gotta want something out of life. You know, and that's just me. Fuck you.
That's a good word.
You know, that's a lot of things. There's a lot of things. You know what I mean? You say, what you just say? You said, not progress.
No bullshit.
Me personally, she don't got to progress per se. She just got to help me progress. You know what I mean? By being like me personally, I say a woman's role. Look, a woman's role is to keep you focused. on whatever the fuck. That's all they need to be doing. You know what I mean? So so if she got if I'm an engineer, you know what I mean? I work at 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, she should be up at 6. You know what I mean? Shit. Because when I wake up, I like if I gotta be at work at 9, I should wake up at 8, go take a shower. When I come downstairs, my food ready, my clothes out, I'm ready to ride out. Thank you, baby. Mwah, mwah. That 1 hour, that 45 minutes, whatever, that was quality time with your girl. That was quality time.
Now,
right
what
there.
if she got to be at work at the same time you do? 30 minutes before you do.
Oh well, shit, she better have that shit out when I get done though. You know what I mean? Look, if I'm not focused, if the leader of the pack ain't on point, all of the shit's
Well,
fucked up.
you know, we live in a world today, statistically speaking now, the woman is the breadwinner in most households nowadays.
But the woman,
And we not getting their clothes and shit together. Honestly,
Oh,
we
listen.
ain't cooking the dinner
okay.
and shit. We might buy a little
Okay,
something
now
every now
listen.
and then.
Okay, breadwinner.
doing
Okay,
the
listen.
shit.
Okay, she make.
Listen, I'm about to throw down right now.
Okay, listen though. Listen, she make a little bit more an hour than you do. But who worked the harder job?
George Foreman.
Who typically work?
Facts are men work more menial jobs than
I'm
women
just
do.
saying. I'm over here picking up stuff, lifting stuff. She typing, so she got a little energy at the end of the day. You know what I mean? She got more energy than I should have. You know what I mean? So
Hey,
regardless,
she pick up whole niggas too, though.
Huh?
She pick up whole niggas, fam. All she do is deal with crazy niggas. So
I don't
and
know.
crap
I don't know. If she deal with kids though, that kind of balances out though. And I'm only learning
That's
this
a-
because I
hold
got
on,
a
hold on.
2-year-old, so I'm
Okay.
learning this part
Now
of
listen-
it.
now
Like,
listen to this.
I have to
Hey,
learn.
now
bro.
listen to this. Ain't nothing. Like, I got something for everything you're talking about. Listen to
Hey,
this,
bro,
nigga.
kids are
Listen,
so
if she dealing with the kids,
Yes.
she a lucky ass fucking woman. That's what that is. That ain't kids ain't a fucking job. Kids are necessary. So
Nigga,
a woman should
kids
want to be
are
able
a
to watch
fucking
her
job.
kids.
The fuck?
I don't know about that one, bro. Kids
What?
are a full-time job.
It's
Yeah,
not a
hell
job.
yeah.
It's not if
You never clock out.
It's not a job.
Because
You know what I
even
mean?
when you ain't around, you worry and stress.
Yeah, it's not a job. You know what I mean? Shoot, half the time you having fun with it. It's not a job.
Shit.
What are you talking about? So you just got badass kids and you don't like to be around.
I didn't say
I
that.
ain't
Okay,
say
then
that.
there you go. I
But-
love being around my kids all the time.
That doesn't make
So
it
you
not
get
a
a
job.
job.
But what you're basing on
okay,
is not
yeah,
stressful.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
It's
hard.
hard.
That
That's
doesn't-
it.
You talk, okay, listen, you
Yeah.
had a child, you know what is coming. Okay, so unless your child is, unless you're doing it by yourself, you know what I mean? She's bad at work, everything's taken care of. Even if a girl stay at home and watch her kid, she get to do something most moms don't get to do. They get to watch all that shit, first steps, first talk. All that stuff, you know what I mean? Shoot, if you at work 8 hours a day and she with at the daycare for 8 hours a day, you missing all type of shit. That's a privilege for a woman to stay at home with their fucking kids. Okay, shoot, it's a whole privilege.
Shit, I'd like to stay at home with my fucking kids then, since it's a
Since
privilege.
it's a privilege.
All day.
That's what you want your role to be. You know what I mean? But then who gonna be making the money while she at home?
Again, I just said she make more than I would anyway.
But
on
you're
the
working
average,
though. You're
you know,
still working
on the
though.
average,
You're still working.
if
though.
we're to,
You
if
still
we're to look
working.
at the
though.
trends as of late,
Yeah.
like honestly,
My
have
job
y'all
is to-
ever heard of Rock and Shay? Mr. and Mrs. Mask? These folks ain't leaving their bedroom and they,
Who? I don't know that people. Who is that?
on hey, if you know, you know. And if you don't,
What,
don't go
OnlyFans?
looking. Don't go looking unless you ain't. Don't you go looking.
You don't leave your bedroom at all. You on OnlyFans. You on the
Shit, you only fact.
Hey, y'all saw that? They tried to shut down OnlyFans 2.0 and
Good.
they blocked that shit.
Good.
They were like, hold up.
I don't like the bitches that make money like that.
Why?
Why not?
Nigga, shit.
What's the regular porn industry?
We can. It's a double standard.
Yeah, we
How?
got-
Wait. It's a regular porn industry. That's the porn industry.
Bro, watch this.
They just brought it home for
Hey,
niggas.
If niggas made money on OnlyFans like women do, so who watching? So you making gay porn?
No,
No,
Okay.
you just making
Right
porn.
there.
You just making porn.
Right
Niggas
there.
not buying OnlyFans.
Right there. I know a dude.
This is
like
not
that.
my only.
I know
And
a
I'm
dude,
not
he
disagreeing
post-
with you,
he
but
post-
does it matter to you?
Watch this. Let's get there. You want to ask? I'll go there. I know a dude. He posts dick pics, right? Got a big gay following. He's straight as a motherfucking arrow, but he don't give a fuck that he got a gay following because once they click on that picture and
It's
subscribe,
bread.
it's
Okay,
paid.
listen to this.
It's
Listen to
paid.
It
this.
ain't like they
You
walking
know,
up on
okay.
the street and shit and
Listen to
trying them and all that good shit. It's
Listen to
this
this.
is how I'm making a living.
Listen to this. You know what also they do? They pay for messages too. So he talking to gay niggas too. So he gotta tell a gay nigga something sometime.
No, you never have to do anything.
Oh,
You know.
all right. $50 for the
Now,
That first off, that's an option for you to choose to have. Like, you don't have
Come
to
on
do
now,
that.
you don't got all the options open. You think he got all the
Hey,
options
fam, get your money
Get
up,
your
fam.
money, dog. Listen,
open? I'm not,
Get your money,
you
dog.
know you get your money.
Oh, that's cool. I'm not even playing gay. I'm not even gonna act gay.
Get your money, dog.
I'm not even going to pretend to be gay. sometimes.
Watch this.
Get your money,
But
dog.
no, go ahead.
I'm an
Go ahead.
artist, right? If somebody came and asked me to make a song for $100,000 about a foot fetish, I'm finna write you the best fucking foot fetish song that you have ever heard in your
That's a foot
motherfucking
fetish.
life.
That man gay about a foot fetish. You gonna talk about so they
Watch
offer
this.
you $100,000
I'm not gonna
to
call
talk
it.
about
Watch
a gay
this.
situation?
What I don't want to do
Yeah.
is alienate anybody, right?
Uh-huh.
So I would call it taboo from what I
There's
do.
gay actors, ain't it?
It is taboo that from what I do, I still don't want to alienate. I want to give it its own platform and its own space to breathe and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to knock what anybody do to feed themselves at all. But to get
Get your
back to
money,
the
dog.
topic,
Y'all see, violence.
how do you know that the relationship is over? Because I keep coming back to this. 'Cause the song, hopefully, we get a chance to drop it tonight.
And we can revisit that. Kids are not a job. Kids are definitely a job.
Oh yeah,
Kids are definitely a job.
This
definitely
a
a
mom
job.
said kids ain't
That's
a job.
that's one mom, because I promise you, put that on your page and we can talk about that. If you do not believe that children are a job, you're doing it wrong, because there should be
That's your
stress.
opinion.
No,
That's your opinion.
just like you're saying it's
That's
not.
your
That's
opinion.
your opinion.
That's your opinion.
That's your opinion.
If you
Kids are
want-
definitely a job.
the
Kids are
definition-
definitely a
the
job.
definition of a job don't got nothing to do with
Kids do not get themselves up. They do not straighten themselves up. You have to clean up after them. All of these things are duties.
You don't
So I
get
don't.
paid.
The same
It
shit you gotta do to old people in nursing homes. You gotta
See,
do to
that's
kids.
that's
It's
what we
about
did.
you
That's what we
voluntarily
did.
being a parent.
That's what we did. Wait,
voluntarily
that's what we did. Is we fucked up the word job. Job is a task. A job is simply a task. Pay is not. It's a task. So what I'm saying is
So
there
you
are
gonna apply
tasks.
for a task?
There are tasks associated to having a child, and if you think that's not true, you're crazy as fuck. You're wild. Your kids wash their clothes.
Definitely not a job.
Your kids wash their clothes. Your kids
responsibility.
clean the bathroom. Your kids
So
take the trash out for
it's-
themselves. Your kids do any of those things until they get to a certain age, and then you teach them those things.
I have a
Which
2-year-old.
teaching is also, which teaching in itself is also a job. Raising a child is a job.
Right.
There's a responsibility to that. If you don't believe that, you're crazy as fuck.
It's a responsibility.
You crazy as hell. That's a job. You have to maintain that. That's a job.
You only
All right, so watch this.
There's
you
a
get fired from a job.
You can get fired from being a parent too. If you think your kids won't fucking quit you, you crazy than a motherfucker. There's a bottom line of respect. You have to, man, you crazy as hell. No, that's all right.
Listen, so like,
All right, if you say so.
Now, let me give you a small example.
If you
right?
say so.
I have a 2-year-old. My 2-year-old has these flashcards. She loves her flashcards, but they number in excess of like maybe 60. Every 10 to 15 minutes, she takes those flashcards and she takes those bitches and run them all the way through the house.
Okay.
Guess what? I get up, I clean and pick up all these cards, put them back up. Guess what? 15 minutes fucking
We're doing
later,
it again.
they're all the way back over the house.
So here's the
Your house
thing.
is a
So
job,
for every
house is a job.
yes, it's a task. Yes.
It's not.
So for every
It's not
mom,
a
so
house.
for every
How
mom
is
who's
it?
commenting, that it's not a job, you've never had a stressful moment with your child. You ain't never felt stress ever with your
Does stress
child.
only come with jobs?
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
Stress comes with a lot of things.
So that
No,
that's
stress
irrelevant.
doesn't come with
That's
anything.
irrelevant.
There's a lot of things that
That's
are stress.
irrelevant.
Here's the job.
Yes. Stress don't
You've
dictate
never
a job.
felt like taking a break from that. You've never
I've
wanted
never
to be away
felt like
from,
taking a break from
That's
none of
'cause
my
it-
jobs.
from none of what
None
jobs.
of my
Right
jobs.
this. And
Good.
since we have no
Well, give
women
me
here,
money if that's
I'm
the
gonna
case.
speak up for like I know my baby mama. Like, I'm not there. I work on the road. I'm not there. So like, my kid is breastfed. There is literally nothing she can do that she can put that kid on a time. But when that kid gets thirsty and wants some milk, my kid, even if she's asleep or in the middle of the grocery store, is going to rip out that titty and get her milk. You know what I'm saying?
That's the choice.
Now, watch this. At the same time, if my kid doesn't want any milk and she doesn't want any food and she wants to scream and holler all day long while my baby mom tries to do her work, her job, and school, and everything else that they're trying to do in her life, and she's there with no help, guess what? It's a fucking side. It's like having two jobs at the same time. But
if it's not a job, all right, I'm gonna break it down like this. If it's not a job, how come people can get paid to do it? If it's not a job, how come other people can get paid to do it? That's what I'm gonna bust it down.
If it's not a job,
other people can get paid to do it.
Hold on. If it's not a job, why you got to do the same shit to old people in nursing homes and get a check from the fucking state?
And get a check. It's a job, fam. You can say you love your job. That's okay to love your job. It's all right to do, but it's a fucking job.
Hey, when I have writer's block,
and then there's even a certain.
When I rap to make beats and get writer's block, niggas.
You don't have to be dedicated to your kids. You don't have to be dedicated to your kids. Niggas walk out of their kids' lives every day. No, I'm not. I'm being honest. Niggas don't. There are niggas that you know personally that do not take care of their kids. Are you close to them? Probably not, because you're a respectable person. You dig what I'm saying? But they exist. They exist. They exist. They exist. You have to choose to be. Listen, maintaining a relationship is a job. That's all. It's all a job. It's all a job. Yes, it is. And that's why people fail at them, is because they believe they're not. That's why there's so many people failing at these things, is because they believe they're not. They are jobs, fam. They are jobs. And you have to do certain things to do them correctly. Now, is there a roadmap? No. But are there certain emotional gaps you have to fill as a parent? Yes, that's a job. You have to be dedicated enough to do those things. Like you can choose to not do them. But people that are respectable and want to be good people, yes, we try to walk this road. But let's be honest, we all know failures. We all know people who have stepped away on purpose.
Let's find out what the word job means. Okay, so we don't gotta play with the word. Okay, so paid position of regular employment, a task, a piece of work, especially one that is paid. Okay,
especially
both of these definitions say paid in them. Okay, so it's a job you get paid for. You're voluntarily being a parent. You're voluntarily. I mean, so anything you're doing is because you want to do it. So you can put your price. So it ain't like with a job. You get to set your own. You get to set your own.
Hold on. So when them niggas volunteer, hold on. So when them niggas volunteer for Oyster Festival,
when you record, you set your own price. When you record, you set your. Wait.
They going around picking up trash and shit. They not doing the job.
I just said the definition what a job.
And you just said you set your own price. You get paid. And you just asked, do we set our own price? So don't say you don't.
And you don't get paid.
To be a parent, you're right. You don't. You're right.
Price.
Who?
Time is a price. Medication is a price.
I'm sorry.
That's why you get paid. Because you're putting your time into it.
Have y'all not heard of child support? Motherfuckers get paid for being parents now. Don't get that shit.
Who said don't get it fucked up?
Don't get it fucked up. Y'all just saw that girl did that NBA player. She fucked him over. Knew what she was doing.
80% of that check.
You get paid through the
legal. That was her whole job, to go and get that baby. Because she knew it was a bankroll.
No, she's a scammer. That's a scam. That ain't no job. That was
a scam is a job.
That's a job. What you say? Get paid, right?
If you don't believe that, meet some niggas who really scamming. That is their fucking job. My mom has been a bail bondsman for 30 years. There are niggas, when they get locked up, we have these applications. They have to write out their occupation on the application so we know they can pay the bond. These folks on their application write scammer, drug dealer. They tell you exactly what the fuck they are, and this is their occupation because this is how they see themselves and how they see their job. Oh man, this shit's serious. What these folks?
I understand what a job was, the definition. So that kills all that.
I had to use some of the comments.
Yeah, you was
Basically,
catching up.
they're, saying that we view, I guess, the definition of job is different. But
Yeah.
even
It's
based
not
on the
different. It's not
definition,
different. It's not
but even
different.
based
The
on the
definition
definition,
of job
nigga, like,
is
it
not
is what it
different.
is.
Yeah, it's not a job.
And they go
It's
screaming.
voluntary.
But she goes screaming at 2
Okay.
o'clock in the morning because she having a bad dream and can't talk.
That's
and
what
tell
comes
me
with
what
being a
to do.
parent.
Hey.
You know what? That never happened to me. So that might
Hey.
have.
Candy, this is the Beyonce's beautiful to everybody argument. Just stop.
Huh?
I said this is the Beyonce's beautiful to everybody argument. Just stop.
Yeah, like
No, it's not the same.
It's paid. Y'all got it. It's paid. So I got it wrong. So it's a task. It's a responsibility. But everybody doesn't do it, and everybody's not good at it. So
That don't mean it's a job.
I know I'm hearing what you're saying.
watch this though. I'm gonna be real honest. We're not the experts to talk about this. This is more of a discussion for women.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
Why?
definitely
because
not.
in most
Why?
households
100%.
and in
Why?
most people's
We're parents.
minds,
We're
the
parents.
women should deal with
So-
the children.
But you're a
Period.
parent. But you're a
So
parent.
what is she saying? Is
The
she
same
saying
thing you
that-
said.
She's saying, is that a job?
She gave the same definition you
Okay,
gave.
it's not a
And then
job.
it says the second
These are-
a
these are women.
task or piece of work,
These are
especially.
women chiming in saying it's not a job.
All she did was quote what you quoted, and then said it's a task or piece of work.
So y'all tell us in
Okay,
the
I
comments.
get so.
That's a job.
Do you think being a parent is a job? I'm straight.
Yes.
Pen time. Do y'all think being a parent is a job? I'm eager to find out because I know we as a group of men, it's cool that we can get it, but we ain't shit.
There are even psychological
Yeah.
studies. Wait,
I'm a
there are even
parent.
psychological.
I'm a parent.
There are even psychological and
Why
physical
would-
studies.
why would
Wait
you
a
have to
second.
ask girls
There,
about
I'm
it?
not. No. You're a parent, so of course you are overly qualified to comment, right? But there are literal studies, scientific studies that show the stress of parenting is the same as working a full-time job.
So
It's the
what?
exact same.
Sure, it's probably the stress of being a NBA basketball player.
That has nothing to. It's a job. That's a job,
I'm just
right?
saying, I'm
By
just saying.
definition. By
I'm just
definition. By
Everything's a
definition,
job,
what you
dude.
said.
Everything's a job.
A task. That's what it says. A task or a piece of work.
Everything's a job.
That's what I said.
No, I'm being sarcastic.
The key word here is
Everything
especially.
is a
That's the
job.
one you're missing. And yes, if you could literally say sweeping the floor is a job, it's a task or a piece of work. You can say that.
You don't get paid for it.
It doesn't matter. And some people
That's
do.
what the job is.
No, sir. The second definition says a task or a piece of work. The word you are missing is especially if getting paid.
Especially.
You don't have to get paid to do it. It's a task or a piece of work. That's a job.
In the Oxford Dictionary,
It's the same definition right here. A task or a piece of work.
A task, a piece of work,
Especially, but it
one
does
that
not.
is paid.
The word especially means it does not have to be
It didn't
paid.
say- It didn't say exclusive.
It says
But it's saying if
especially.
you get paid, then definitely it's a job.
But if you don't, it
But
still
if you
can
don't
be a
get paid,
job.
it's a job too.
Well, let's Google. Is parenting a job? Let's see.
See.
Like I'm pretty
Go-
sure.
Google
somebody-
it, like I
I'm
said.
I'm pretty sure somebody put some science to it. So,
There, like I just told you, there was science to it.
The funny thing about this, the women are gonna check in like tomorrow, and they gonna
Because
be like,
it's not
It's a
emotional. If you think about the physical toll of raising a child, of raising a family, it's a job, man.
To pick a baby up, nigga, is weight on your back and shoulders, nigga. How many times have you
You
done
have
that
to
in
take
your
the
life?
emotional part out. Nobody's saying they're not enjoying their child raising. That's what y'all. That's what we're skipping here. Nobody's saying, "Oh, I hate my kids and I don't want to hang out with them." Nobody's saying that. It's a job, fam. It's a task to raise children. That's what that
tell me it
is.
don't make you tired. Tell me it don't stress you out. Tell me it don't make you need a break.
That's
Right.
weird.
That's it.
You crazy as hell.
Time.
If that was the case, if what y'all saying is true, then the whole wine mom thing wouldn't be so popular. If what y'all saying is true, there wouldn't be support groups for stay-at-home moms.
If what
If what
y'all-
y'all saying is, if
There
what y'all
wouldn't be
saying is true,
postpartum
if what y'all saying
depression.
is true, if what y'all saying is true, girls' night wouldn't be as celebrated as it is because y'all need that time away. Everybody, listen.
There wouldn't be postpartum after pregnancy.
Nobody's saying they hate their children, but
What
y'all
is
favorite
real
thing to
life
do, y'all favorite thing to do is send y'all kids to school. That little 6 hours every day, and then you get them back. It's a refresher. No, I'm not.
Your favorite thing to do is to send your child away.
Hey, get on social media. If I'm lying, I'm lying, bro. Get on social media, bro. If I'm lying, I'm lying.
Those are not good parents then.
Hey,
Like I said, your circle of people is different than the normal of what's being conversed about online, and I can guarantee you that.
If it wasn't a job, they lower child support. Okay, let's be honest. Okay, be real about this shit.
It costs to take care of a child.
Yeah,
You know, it costs to take care.
That's all. That's why.
You're supposed to pay tax too.
I mean,
what you said?
Can't nobody go hunt. So
You're supposed to pay taxes too.
What I just say? I told y'all you can't clock out of it. There is no clocking out of being a parent, especially for mom. Not especially
you have
not
to
for
clock
mommy.
out a job, right? She's saying it's not a job.
Not when you get salary.
Definitely a task I chose. I get paid in love. However, I need a motherfucking paid vacation sometimes.
I guess what they're not understanding
that's
is
what it. That's the second definition of the word.
She ain't said this is a job.
Nobody said she did. Everybody, listen, ladies, I get it. It's an emotional thing. It's a task. It's a job. Yes, it is.
Nobody's saying that it's not a responsibility.
Nobody said that. Nor did anybody say they didn't enjoy it. Like y'all got it.
Nobody's saying they're not enjoying it, but even in the midst of enjoying it, it's still a fucking job.
Just say being a parent.
It's just hard. This shit is not easy.
That's it.
Like me personally, I know for a fact my kid don't get dropped off with grandma. She with her mama all the fucking time. Period. All the time. No cap. Ain't no breaks. That's it. Only breaks they get it when I get there and get the baby. Like, that's a fucking job. That is, you can literally see the stress and shit on their face sometimes. See the life getting sucked out of them.
When my first,
I know my baby. Oh, my feet be hurting, and she want to get up and go to the park.
Look, this might be anecdotal evidence, but when my first baby was born, my baby mom, she was a general manager at a restaurant. So she worked 12, 13-hour day. You know what I mean? Shoot. At the time when she was a baby, I worked at Arby's, sold drugs. You know what I mean? Shit. So I'm done. I got 6 hours on my. I only got 6 hours on my day that I don't got nothing, and then I got to do something. So other than that, I have my shorty every day, all the time. You know what I mean? Shoot. Everywhere I went, she went. You know what I mean? I was working part-time at Arby at that, you know what I mean? So I enjoyed all that time. I wasn't tired. I didn't get stressed out. You know what I mean? Shoot, if women get stressed out, that's what they do. You know what I mean? Shoot, stress causes estrogen. They're going to get stressed out. You know what I mean? My baby needs something. My baby crying, I'm going to figure out. That's what men do. You figure stuff out. So it's not a job. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's what it is. I mean, you asked to be a parent, so you don't
Nigga, everything you just described, they doing team building exercises.
Maybe one.
At jobs, at real jobs.
Hey man, y'all hit them hearts out there if y'all enjoying the conversation, man. Real ninja shit popping off.
Yo, we right around going on 55 minutes. I don't know how y'all feeling.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I figured out why women don't ask men out though.
Why is that?
Listen, think about this. If it was one day in the year where women had to ask, so let's say it's December 27th. You know what I mean? December 27th, after Christmas. I don't know where it came from. That's perfect. But December 27th, women gotta go ask somebody out. What I noticed is basically women like the same guy. So all these women is going like it's a lot of guys out there. You know what I mean? They in the basement, they playing video games and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna get asked out. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. They have donuts and headsets, and that's all they do. They ain't even at their house. They ain't even at their house. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna get asked out. So the
December,
dude
though?
is out there, December 27th. That's what day it is. Ask a nigga out.
That's skewed already though. The fat girl's gonna win. I mean, all the BBWs. I'm sorry, ladies. That's attitude.
Ty say not a job, it's a duty.
Duty if you choose to.
Man, sure, duty.
So duty.
Duty.
It sounds so much more honorable when you say it like
that's
that.
what it is.
It sounds like that, but if that was the case, why do so many people just not do it? If it's a duty and it's so honor bound and it's such this thing, why are so many people so fucking cool with walking away from it? Why? I'm asking me, and the reason I'm asking is because it strikes home to me because I got a motherfucker that walked away from my oldest child. Just don't even deal with it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's personal to me. So that's why I say it's the emotional part to me is skewed because I watch somebody just be emotionless towards something I hold so like it's you. Does that make any sense? So it's not.
Do you look?
And so it's not that I'm looking at it as a job that you clock in and out of. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm saying it's a job.
The word job second meaning is task. No, I'm not. It says task or thing you do. So if you do it, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm getting paid to raise no kids, because goddamn it, if I was, you feel what I'm saying? What y'all be saying? Goddamn me, that's St. Louis shit. Goddamn me, it'd be a whole different ball game. We be talking about some different shit.
Child support. That is. You know what I mean?
Man.
You know the downfalls of being that she can't have no man. She on child support. You know what I mean?
That's a lie.
You know what I mean? So it ain't gonna be like that. You know what I mean? She got children. Somebody else's. You know what I mean? There's somebody out there to take care of your kids, I guess.
He said,
but guess what? They gonna get paid to do it though.
Yeah,
they gonna get paid to do it. And guess what?
See,
they gonna call
I'm
it?
on the wrong side of that.
A job.
I feel you, uncanny.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't
get
like,
that
I
either,
just,
bro.
You know the person.
That's wild.
You know the person here with fake hair.
like people,
Excuse me?
So she feeling like Kenny on.
What'd he say?
I said, you the only person here with fake hair.
duty is also attack. Duty
No,
is
it's real, nigga.
obligation.
No, it's real hair, and I bought it, so it's double mine. Yes, sir.
I said, real hair. It's yours.
No, it is mine, and it's real, nigga. It's not synthetic, bitch. What I'm saying. That's how much you know.
Once it gets chopped off, it's fake hair.
Hey, why don't you go to Milton Bradley and get a clue? How about that?
Go to Milton Bradley and get a clue.
Is that real color in it?
Yes. Motherfucker.
Is that real color in it? I was messing with you.
You funny as hell.
You want to
For somebody who ain't got no wins in his last 4 fights.
You too. Nigga ain't got no wins.
No, I won my last 4. I just ain't fought in 20 years.
Nah.
He said I say fun with that.
Good job.
He's throwing low blows. But,
knock out, right? What, PlayStation?
but nah, I'm an MMA fighter.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
You go around knocking niggas out for that what you get paid to do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, look at that.
I get paid.
I took Barry Knuckle fights in Miami.
I used to look at that shit as fun. But some folks get called it a job.
Yeah.
Maybe
That ain't a job, according to friends.
For your last 4
That's
fights.
light work.
Did you get paid for your last 4 fights? Do you get paid for your profession? That's the question.
shit.
Are we changing the subject? That's the question.
I want to train. Yeah, I want to train to fight now. Shit. People getting paid to fight?
Yeah, it's not easy.
Hey, they got bare knuckle boxing on Pluto TV. It's free. I just found that out. Yo, lead.
That's cool.
No, that's what I'm saying. Now that's why I'm finna start watching the shit up.
No, but I got a good penitentiary 3-piece though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm knocking nigga out when I was locked up.
Yeah, they get paid well, man. That shit decent. I don't think I could fight nobody, but I sure could talk about it.
I can't either. I shadow boxed the other day for about 30 seconds.
I ain't got the lungs to do none of that shit.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. I punched a mattress for a minute and a half. Almost died.
Yeah, I ain't.
Do y'all ever feel y'all heart beating real hard when y'all get finished fucking?
Got the rollovers.
Yeah, it feel like you about to die.
You know that sound?
15 Red Bull.
You know that sound? You know that sound that's in your ear when you coming? That's what it sounds like when I'm coming. I'm like when you yawn, that rumble, that thunder in your ear. Like,
what killed me is they still be trying to touch you. Get back. Ooh, get back. Ooh. That's exactly. You want to hit them. But the only reason you want
you got to tap their hands sometimes.
The
Stop
only
touching me.
reason you want to
You
do
got to
that,
stand
though.
firm on it after that.
How?
Stop touching me.
That's the weakest point a man
No,
ever
get off
get
me.
in his life.
Get off me.
How?
You got to stay on. You know you feel a little vulnerable. You got to say, get off me.
Man, you be shaking. Bro, I can't put that much bass in my voice when I'm shaking. Get over me. I'm over here shaking and shit.
Get out!
You just feel weak. You still strong though.
Feel
You
weak.
still push them off.
strong.
You can, get off.
Yeah, I'm strong
I
until
like
that cramp kick in.
I like to just roll off the bed. Just roll off the bed. They don't pull you off the bed too often.
He said I just fall off the
It
bed.
depends on how big the bed is. So if you're on an air mattress, they come. If you're on crates, they still might come. You know what I mean? But if you're on an actual,
You got a bed set up, you good. They stand up there, they straight.
They like to look like a lion that's sitting on a rock. You know what I mean? Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
That's crazy. I was about 16, right? And I had this big girl. She was about 26. She was about 10 years older than me. And I caught a Charlie horse right when I was getting ready to come. And I ain't know whether to come or to kind of like be still, so the Charlie horse kind of go away a little bit.
You gotta go. We gotta fight.
You gotta go for it.
Because you might lose. You might lose. But
the first time I ever seen a crate bed was in South Central Los Angeles, man. I miss Gwen.
I know one time, the first time I ever hit her from the back, right? I was on top of her, right? There was a whole lot of ass, right? So, you know, like she on all fours, and I'm like over top of her. And I'm just going down. And all I was doing, really, I was just in between the butt cheeks, just fucking in between.
French shine.
Hey, that's all it took, though. It was a wet butt cheek, though. Wet booty cheeks.
Hey, that worked too, though.
That worked.
Well, I saw.
That's like titty fucking to the next level.
What?
He said to the next level.
Yes.
But they're butt titties.
Hey, they got something that said XS BBW. They said supersize BBW.
He said a super size.
Hey, listen.
The novelty.
Yo, my 600-pound life. They fucking?
Listen.
Yeah.
No.
How you
They
do that?
nigga.
600 pounds is not an SSBBW. Real talk, nigga.
Yeah. That's like nigga. That's sumo, nigga.
I'm sorry, Mr. Strong
that's
MMA fighter.
That's more than an SSBBW, man. That's more.
Nigga, that's bantamweight sumo, nigga. Come on.
What is the cutoff height weight distribution
The
limit
average
for
girl
SS?
is BBW. So when you just look at a girl that's like, when you say like, damn, that's a big girl. That's the SSBBW. You know, it ain't this bitch.
The ones that are still mobile, still
walking upstairs. They might still wear their little belly out. They probably shouldn't. But they still got.
So what about the one that rides the school there?
No, that's not no SSBBW.
What you call that? What you call that?
That's a big bitch. That's a big bitch. That's all you can say. That's just a big bitch right there.
Yeah.
But they need love too, though, right?
Nah, they don't.
They don't?
Why?
They don't want none.
Somebody love them.
Look,
bro,
somebody love them. Somebody got to be taking care of them for them to be like that. There's no way.
Big
Here's
people,
the thing.
there's love for you. Stop being irresponsible.
You know somebody with a big bitch like that.
No, but on my 600-pound life, none of them ladies are single.
Look, okay.
None of them ladies are
I'm
single.
talking about 7 big bitches.
Bro, listen.
He said 7.
They just gotta be responsible. They gotta stop. Like, if you know you big, black, and ugly, you don't go and get with another big, black, ugly motherfucker Cause then you gonna fuck around and get pregnant. Get what y'all gonna have? Another big fat ugly motherfucker. And why are you gonna put a child through that? Because you know other kids mean.
The
sick, you
motherfucker,
know
look, the
You
person,
know what's up? Come
the
on, bro.
person that
I grew up
a
in
wife,
projects. Y'all know what's up.
look, the person that a wife a 600-pound woman would be the worst fucking guy in the world, bro. He gotta be. Cause I mean, like, what? If that's a fetish, that's bogus. You know what I mean? If it's just your fetish, you know what I mean? Just like to fuck on shit like that.
You like to fuck on shit?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's wrong for you.
Why they
You know what I
always
mean?
skinny and bald head with a big bitch though?
Because they got that long ass dick, nigga, that can get to the center. To that rare meat.
Slick.
I'm just saying that's the truth.
No.
And that's universal too. It's all over the country. I'm from Mississippi and I've been all over the world.
What's universal?
Big bitches, skinny niggas.
Yeah,
No matter
I mean,
what.
You want to know why? Because fat dudes can't be with big girls that big. How? There's
look,
how.
look
How?
The science and the math don't add up for that.
Unless that nigga got rhino horn.
Yeah, gee, they
You
got
gotta-
resistance bands now. They
I'm
can
gonna
hold
need
that
you to
shit up.
relax.
Listen,
I'm gonna
the
need
thing
you to
is,
relax.
It ain't about
my guy.
see, it ain't
Unless
about-
that nigga got rhino horn.
Them fat bitches should be actually skinny bitches. They just can't have it all. They good bitches though. So you can't be a good bitch and be skinny too. I feel like
Oh,
That's
okay.
trifling.
That's how I feel
That's
now.
trifling.
No, Holiday. I mean,
He
come
might
on.
have a point though, because
No.
big girls treat you so
Okay,
good.
a bad
Not
bitch.
unless you was raised in the church.
Them the worst. Them
Not
the,
unless you was
yeah,
raised in the
them
church.
worst bitches. Them the worst bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know they fine. They know they can get whoever they want to get right now. You know what I mean? Shit. So them like the worst bitches to get with. Yeah, like you see you see a skinny nigga with a big bitch because niggas ain't shallow. Bitches is shallow as fuck. They only want to find niggas. They shallow as fuck. You know what I mean? Shit,
So you think girls are more shallow than guys?
Fuck yeah! Come on,
Whoa.
man.
They all want some
Whoa.
money,
They all want
They
some
come
money.
back to the bag.
They want
They
some
come
money.
back
That's
to the
number
bag,
one.
G.
Want to know what you're doing, what you're building to.
Hold on.
Or
Wait
do you
a
got
second.
some
Wait a
potential
second.
to
The
be
reason
something?
the reason I can argue this the other way, and this is science. Men are visual creatures. Women aren't. Women are emotional creatures.
That don't make you not shallow.
Where it does
We
because
see-
that's what we're
We
based
see what we
in.
like.
Oh, that makes
Well,
you
I
shallow.
No, it don't.
Yes, you
That
will
means
dismiss.
you
Here's
no,
the thing.
That means you got a preference. What are you talking about? That means I got a preference. I like big girls, or I like skinny girls, whatever. You know.
But you know what fine is
But
what
a
you're saying.
woman will look at you, and they need number one. They got a list on what you should be,
On what you have to be for
on what
them
you
to
get- for
fuck.
the- for you to even fucking approach them.
But that's the
Yeah,
product
you
of
have
that's
to
the
meet
product
this
of
list.
pop culture, though, right? That's a product of pop culture today, though, right?
Nah.
because they
There's
haven't always
again,
been like that.
again, there's science on this.
Today.
Yeah, there's science on this, and it says that
evolved
women
today.
had to choose. Back in the day, he'll tell at Primal, you had to pick protection shit.
Right.
You gotta be tall, you gotta be broad, you gotta be healthy looking. You know what I mean?
That's what they want.
And then it almost got to the point that they had to pick niggas that already had kids and shit to make sure that it worked. Like to make sure that your dick worked. Because it was like, oh shit, can you reproduce? It got ugly for a second, fam.
That's why they
So
don't ask niggas out, because they want all the same niggas.
That's why white people.
It's not enough of motherfuckers that they want to go around. So they don't ask motherfuckers out.
So
They
every
don't
time,
want to
a
get-
woman chooses anything that's not on that list, she's settling immediately.
Hell no, she ain't selling. Shoot, all because they're on your list don't mean you selling. What is they selling for? That's the question. No, what are you? Not what's on your list about them. What's on you? What are you coming with? That's the question. You know what I mean? Like I said, a bitch, all she gotta do is be pretty and keep you focused. That's all she gotta do. You know what I mean? Be pretty, keep you focused. And so all the extra stuff, like, are y'all going 50-50 on the bill? That depends on where y'all at in life. You know what I mean? Shoot. So, or real talk is never 50-50.
I just happen to think that in that
a
situation,
nigga got to jump in front of bullets.
that's
for
your
bitches.
priority.
You know what I mean? That ain't 50-50. You know what I mean? Shoot. A nigga got to make sure.
We are way more expendable.
Man, I'm just
Like
saying.
we are way more expendable
a
in
nigga
society.
gotta go first all the time. You know what I mean? So somebody knocking downstairs, I gotta go see her at the door. She ain't going. You know what I mean? So, bop, bop, bop. Somebody trying to take our shit. I gotta jump.
Because she's the reproducer,
Huh?
you know? Because she's the reproducer.
That don't mean nothing.
What?
And well, it does because she can get away, and then later on, somebody's son can grow up and get her pregnant.
I can fix a bridge, but I couldn't carry a child and give birth.
But you can fix a bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, she
But you also weren't endowed DNA wise to deal with that shit when it comes to. So you can't fathom shit that you don't know about in that universe.
You feed them. You go get this. When they pregnant, she can't go get no food. She can't go hunt. You know what I mean? So and when
no. See, again, I'm from Mississippi. My mama them grew up knowing how to do that shit. Well, all the women in my family know how to fend for themselves. They real strong, you know. I am having to get used to this new shit of everybody. Like motherfuckers up here walk, bro, and catch the bus.
Listen.
Like that is new for me. Like nigga, I built my first car from the ground up.
In the world,
in
America, this is why it's called society. We look out for women. Ain't shit out here for men. Women are always gonna be taken care of, no matter what. Even if like your mom never figured out a way how to do it, guarantee you they was finessing something because they got to. Yeah, you know what I mean? So you can't do it by yourself. You can't be out here by yourself with kids also. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Yeah, so it's a way around things, you know what I mean? It ain't a straight path for anything, you know what I mean? So damn, I forgot where I'm going.
Hot damn weed. Hot damn.
What I'm saying is a motherfucking dude that can't fathom shit that women do no more than a woman can fathom the shit that a nigga do. Because we weren't born like that and we ain't equipped to fucking, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, when it comes to some shit like giving birth, no, we can't imagine that because nigga, all the shit that goes with it. But we're also not equipped to deal with that shit from that standpoint. We're equipped to deal with it from our standpoint. Just like a bitch can't fathom about pissing standing up, even though she can imagine it and think she can do it. And you know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit.
I don't know, bro.
But what I'm saying is because then what I'm saying is where's the fucking line? Because we sitting here talking about it, but then next year on Father's Day, all the bitches gonna come out and be like, "Well, happy Father's Day to me," because it's like, bitch, no, we have different roles. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
If you think those aren't good women, if you think you a dad,
no, I'm just saying, period, that it happens. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't no niggas say Happy Mother's Day to me.
Like, I'm saying, like, okay, to say it on your board or on Instagram as a joke, that's one thing. My sister will never in her fucking life come up to me and say, "Oh, nigga."
Yes, I do.
My sister, my mom, my aunt.
No, it's not like it's not like you calling yourself gay. I'm doing mom's job just like they're not calling themselves gay.
All right, well, I'm finna wrap my shit up because I gotta go to bed.
All right,
and I ain't getting shit anyway. So y'all, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Have a good night.
What up?
I said I'm bowing out because I gotta eat and get up in the morning. And I'm not getting a word in, so I'm.
All right, man. Do this shit. Do this shit.
Let's end the show properly then. Hold on, man. Shit, damn. Shit, we didn't know you had to go in it.
No, I'm saying I'm trying to get points across. The niggas keep talking over me. I'm good. Y'all can keep talking. It's cool. Like, it's good.
All right. Hey, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to the Real Niggas Podcast. We're going to holler at y'all next week. Holla.
Get Ninja Startup if you want to.